As usual, I'm being watched by the same person. It's ridiculous because when I posted this video of me changing into an alien or a super being, what y'all call aliens, and I explained in my last video that I made about what that form actually is. This lady, once again, is on my channel writing comments on my video about me being a devil, that the devil is inside of me. As y'all can see, hear, and read, what she's saying as always. But this time she didn't say I was going to hell, but she's steady saying that I'm a devil. There's a devil inside of me that I'm looking at. And keeps saying that Yahweh will help me. And not only she done this, but she made a video about me when she saw that video. You know, this is really crazy because this woman is basically watching me for some odd reason I don't understand. If I'm not a threat, or if I'm spreading disinformation to people, then why is she all on my back? Why is she steady watching my videos just to dislike every single video that I make? Why is she watching me, period? If I'm a devil, if I'm a demon, if I'm possessed, if I'm crazy, if I'm spreading lies, why is she watching my videos? As y'all can see right here, this is my video. That dislike came from her because you can see it that is blue. That's one dislike from her. When it's blue on your screen, that means you done it. Look here. This is her video that she made about me. This video has a dislike from me because I disliked it. Now it's blue. Just to show you guys that I'm not lying. She's been watching all my videos just to dislike every single one of them. So you have to ask yourselves, why is this woman watching me if I'm spreading false information? Just for her to dislike every video that I make, why is she watching me? Why? Also, she lies about something, but I'm going to let you guys see what she said. And also, I have not said anything, made a video about her, period, since I made that last video about her, which was months ago. So why is she still watching me and still making videos about me?
First, before I play the video, Peter, you really need some help. You really need some help. Whatever you're going through, I told you months ago when my son said that you had a black alien inside of you, and that you seen a black alien devil in the mirror, and you couldn't believe that I knew that. And I wanted to help you then, and you wouldn't allow me to because you got mad because I wouldn't allow you to come to my home and sleep with me.
I want you guys to remember what she just said. Remember that part.
Because I told you that I belong to Yahushua. So you denied my help, and then you started making videos to try to hurt me. But in actuality, you were hurting yourself because now you're playing around with picture blending. So now you're trying to blend a picture in with your own self, and it's kind of sickening at the same time. It's very sickening. And just please watch. Without a shadow of a doubt, you are possessed and you need help. And God told me to help you, but you deny my help. So not only He can help you, I can't help you anymore because this thing is inside of you and it's taking over you.
I want y'all to remember what she just said. No, I want you all to understand something about me. I have never lied about anything to y'all since I've been on my channel. Never have I asked for money. Never have I lied to you. A lot of you may think I'm crazy because of what I speak of, but it's the truth. Y'all just can't handle it. Then you got other people that want to come and say I'm this and that, I'm a devil, I'm a demon. What I see is a devil. But for some odd reason, I have a kind heart. I'm a loving person. But I'm a devil. Now, this woman said in her video, if y'all remember what she said, that I was the one that wanted to move with her. And she said no, because I wanted to sleep with her. Now, I want you all to please look at what I have as far as proof. This is why I'm happy that I have proof of everything that people write to me, so that people can see that the person that writes to me is a liar. This woman came to me 4 months ago for me to move with her. Why don't you come to Georgia? I got space. We getting ready for bug out, whatever that's supposed to mean. But she wrote that to me 4 months ago when I was with that girl with her 3 children at the time. And then I wrote to her here. You had told me this before. I just gotten this job today. I would have done. So because I'm tired of the same life and want something different, I wish you had told me sooner. But if this job does not work out for me, I would not mind coming out there with you. I just hope you respond when that time comes. That's what I said 4 months ago to her. So she told you guys that I asked her when she came to me and wanted me to move with her. So who's lying? Me or her? I have never lied to you about anything. It's crazy. The woman made a video about me being a devil, that I'm being taken over by a demon. But for some odd reason, I'm kind-hearted. Some odd reason, I'm real nice. But I'm being taken over by a demon. By showing you guys that these aliens are not what you think they are. That you have people that pretend, or they're not pretending, they're just blending in with you to pretend like they are human because you're not ready for how they look, so they have to hide themselves. Everyone doesn't look the same in reality, so we have to blend in with you. In every lifetime, it's the same being that's being reborn, but they're being covered up in this flesh that you see to blend in with a human. So a human won't panic or get scared of what they see because they can't handle it. Because you will all call them demons if you see them, and they're not. That's the point. That's the point of them making these evil alien movies all the time. They only have one movie, which is this one, that shows a good alien. The rest of the movies, well, that's not actually the only movie. It's the knowing as well. It shows good aliens taking these kids off the earth because it's about to be destroyed by fire. Well, it's not about to be destroyed by fire. It's just the earth is going to reset itself again and start anew, and it's getting rid of corruption and this sinful things that's going on the earth on the movie. Basically, that's what it's telling us, and it's going to start anew with children that's not corrupted, basically, because children and babies are at their full potential. It's just some kids, they get wrapped up into this system that's been brought to us by these evil beings that you do have out there, but they're all not evil. You have good beings and you have the bad ones, of course. You have negative and you have positive. You all have to understand that everything is not good, of course, but everything is not evil as well. So you all have to understand that these aliens that they be showing, they're all not bad, but they want you all to think they're all bad for a reason. Now, what's the reason of them wanting you to think that every alien is evil or bad? They don't want y'all to know who your true creator is, which is your true creator is an actual alien, but they don't want y'all to think that. And they also want y'all to fear them because these aliens and angels are basically the same thing. For instance, I want y'all to understand something, that I know what I speak of because it's within me to know these things, because I know who I am, and I honestly don't care if you all think I'm evil or whatever the case may be because you listen to other people, because they are not awake themselves, so they're going to assume things. They're not telling you truth. They're telling you what they assume, basically, because they never seen it or they never heard anything that I'm saying before. So they assume that I'm crazy or I'm wrong or this and that. It's not an opinion, it's the truth. There's a difference between an opinion and the truth. The things that I've been explaining to you guys is the truth because you can see these things. An opinion is something that basically that you cannot see, but you explain as something that no one has never seen before, but you telling people like it's the truth. I'm telling you things that you can see, and the truth is seeing. You're seeing it for yourself. That's the truth. That's why I call my channel The Truth. Now, these beings on this movie, for instance, they've been in the human flesh for a very long time on this earth, on the movie. I'm pretty sure a lot of you seen it before. They look like regular human beings. And they watch certain families, certain people on the earth for a certain amount of time until this event happens, basically a reset. On this movie is a great example of what's going to happen, maybe. Not sure it's exactly going to be the same thing as far as ending in fire, but there is going to be a reset soon. I don't know when. What you call the rapture or whatever you want to call it. It's not no rapture. It's just basically beginning a new life. Resetting everything so that way there will be peace on earth or somewhere else. You see, on this movie, it's a great example of what I'm about to speak of. There's nothing but corruption on this earth. People are living in fear, lies, partying, and focus on money and material things, and using people, and not living in love and everything, and just doing what they want to do and not want to free themselves, not trying to awaken themselves, not trying to get to know themselves and who they actually are. They rather live in corruption than peace. They choose this type of lifestyle. In this movie, and in general, this movie is telling you who are the righteous ones, who are pure. And children, mainly, kids, babies are pure. They don't know any better at a certain age. And it's our fault, not ours, because I'm not involved in this. It's most of you fault. It's a lot of you out there faults of these children corruption as far as how they they just cuss, they curse and do a lot of these crazy things that they see you doing. So it's your fault that your children are the way they are, and is being passed down to generation to generation. It's your fault that your child turned out the way they are because you're not properly raising your child the correct way. You're raising your child the wrong way, and there's a lot of you. 80% of you are doing this out there on this earth. Seriously. And it's sad to say, but it's the truth. That's why your child don't is bad or go off the mouth at you, argue with you, do a lot of things to you. Don't show you any no respect. But children are pure-hearted. Deep down, they just only go by what they see, so they act that way because they don't know any better, because you're not teaching them. You're teaching them negative things and they grow into that, which is your fault. And this movie is basically telling you that all the grown-ups in this movie, teenagers and up, are left behind. Because in reality, they're all corrupted. They choose negative lives. They choose to live in fear and everything that I named earlier. This movie is telling you this by leaving all these people behind, including the people that believe in Christianity and all these religions. They've been left behind too. Remember that Christians supposed to be going to heaven too? Remember that? Well, in this movie, they're not leaving. They're left behind. And they're old people being left behind, and they go to church. So this movie is letting you guys know, going to church, this religion stuff don't even matter. That's not the point. It's in plain sight that religion is basically just to keep you all dumbed down into this negative system. It's part of the negative system that you all do not understand. It's been brought to you so you can focus on the book of, the Bible, and not focus on yourself. You don't need no book to tell you what to do, because you don't know what's right. You don't know the truth. Just because a man gave you a Bible does not mean it's the truth. It doesn't mean anything. You've been introduced to the Bible. That doesn't mean that you give your life to a Bible or in religion. It's all a distraction to keep you being reborn to this earth. And it's going to keep getting passed down to generation until the reset happens, basically. The reset is basically getting rid of sin for people. People that just don't care, that's not kind-hearted, that just do evil things. This reset is to get rid of them. That's what the reset is. And if you grown-ups don't realize that and grow up and try to change your life for the better, you're going to be loved. What you call the rapture, I don't call it that because it's man-made. There's a difference between the rapture and the reset. Because the reset makes more sense than a rapture. A reset is basically starting over again. You're getting rid of the old as far as corruption and bringing in these children, which they are pure. So you're starting anew with pure beings that's not living in corruption. And they are going to start a new, better life. This movie is basically telling you this. And as y'all can see, these beings are made of energy. They're made of energy. As you can see, they have eyes. They have alien eyes. But y'all call them demons. Y'all can see the eye sockets. It's just you can't see their entire body as in what color they are because they are made of energy. That's what they are. They're transparent or whatever you want to call it. They're made of energy. The being that I showed you as far as me changing into one, I was giving y'all an example. That's who I am. This is me. This is what I've been trying to tell you. The dark version of me is basically telling you that this and the dark version are the same thing. They're the same exact thing. This is who I am. The dark being is who I am. You may have some that look like this, or you have some that look different from others. These are your angels. You can see the wings here. These are wings. They just look invisible to you, but they're actually wings. They're made of energy. We're all made of energy. The creator is made of energy. That's the point of me having that picture of a woman looking like energy, basically, that you can see through her, but she's made of energy. I was giving y'all an example. I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. These beings been watching these children, and they're going to take them to a better place. Aliens that y'all call demons. The fake Mary Magdalene that calls me a demon. This is who I am. You're the same thing too, but you just don't see that because you're corrupted as well. As you can see, they have no private parts at all. They don't need it. There's no point. How they create more beings is by thought. You think, you basically create a being by just thinking. You don't have to have what we call sex here, but they don't do that as far as having pleasure. They just create them. So basically, I was created, and you have beings that can create more powerful beings than others. That's what I was trying to get y'all to understand about me, but y'all don't believe it. Your true creator, a lot of you may not know this, and you probably don't know if I haven't said it already, but I think I did say it, but I'm going to say it again. Your creator, the true creator, was a thought. The creator was just a thought. And the creator created herself into a being like this, but greater than this, of course. Then after that,